Keep your eyes closed. Those two words you take for yourself. Kshetra and Kshetrajna. The field and the knower of the fields. Idam sariram kshetram. Anything that is subject to objectification. The whole universe in front, of which your own body, an inseparable part, subject to objectification, also therefore subjecting to disintegration, continuously changing, perishing, disappearing. Your body, like an iceberg in water, continuously melting away. One day it will disappear. Not only the gross body and the universe, your sense organs, kshetram, indriyani dasaikam cha, pancha mahabhutani, 5 elements all pervasive. Your body included, 5 sense organs, organs of action, manaha. Ahankara, buddhi, all different types of thoughts, indecision, decision, ahankara, I thought. And all emotions, ichcha, desires of all kinds, conscious, unconscious, projections, dvesha, dislikes, sanghata, chetana, dhruti, body, mind, sanghata, where with this thought, I am the body, 2 things seemingly come together. All these, kshetram, etadyo vettitam prahu. One who knows it all. You want to name it? Kshetrajna, one who knows the field. The moment you name it, the name belongs to the field. Self, yourself, the nameless, all pervasiveness. See that. Be that stillness. And that self, the awareness, the knower of all fields. Kshatragyam chapi mam viddhi sarva kshatreshu bharata. Bhagavan says, I am the knower of the field, in all the fields. I am the field and the knower of the field. I am the creation, I am the creator. I am all that is present, I am the presence. Both forms and formless absolute. See that for yourself. Kshatragnyayor jnanam yattat jnanam matam mama. This is the highest knowledge. Any other thing you may or may not know, but know both the fields and the knower of the field. Is the foundation, the basis. Thereafter, choose how to use your senses, how to use your thoughts, your body, the creation. But no more the research, sense of fulfillment. As you saw the Bhakta Ativa me priya, hey Arjuna. One is so dear to me. Aham sacha mama priya. I am dear to him, he is dear to me. Because santushta, satatam yogi, yadatma drudha nishchaya. Sada santushta, always contented. Therefore, no disappointment, no emptiness. Yatatma drudha nishchaya, yatantakarana. No thoughts ever overwhelming. No action unconscious. Drudha nishchaya. Absolutely aware of himself. Aware of himself as he is. Unshakable conviction of me being who I am. Ishvara alone exists. There is no fanaticism, no arrogance of any kind. Adveshta sarvabhutana, maitra karuna evacha. There are no enemies in this universe. total camaraderie with universe, compassion natural, nirmamo nirahankara, bhaktiman me priyo nara, no I, no my, all his, it all belongs to Ishvara. You are with yourself. All that you consider yours already belongs to Ishvara. That is why there is no sense of loss. If it is yours, you lose. In other words, if there is a sense of loss, there is an identification, obsession, that's mine. See that. And 1,000 people disappear. It doesn't matter to you. But your known person, my wife, my son, my child, my daughter, my friend, affects you. Same way, sense object. If you consider your thing which gives you happiness, you shall be disappointed when it disappears. Nirmamo nirahankar. No sense of I-ness, myness. Who am I is not a name. So many different dimensions. Any of it must hit you. See for yourself. Make it so effortless that you are who you are. At all times, all places, all conditions. See that, please. Suddhanandaji Vaistave Deshangapadakramopaniषदि Gayandiyam Samaga Dhyanavastita Tadgatena Manasa Shandiyam Shandam Navidasara Suragana Swami. See that again and again for yourself. just like in order to escape from all types of infection, if you start with a project of killing all the germs, destroying everything, you shall never succeed. And if you develop your own immune system, then nothing touches you. Understand, friends? At least, in spite of your best immune system, physically, still there is a possibility of your being overwhelmed by some germs or other, some bacteria or other. Whereas in case of your mind, if you embark upon removing every person, all inanimate object, living things, because you are having trouble with everything, you shall never succeed. Because that won't be world anymore. You develop your immune system. People shall not disappear. Objects shall not disappear. There shall be sounds, touches, taste, smells, sights of all kinds. People shall not disappear. But do you know how to develop your immune system? This is where you are aware of yourself, who you are. People shall not change, but you have changed to the changelessness to yourself, that you accept everybody for whatever it is. Please appreciate. Remember that example. To walk on this earth, you cannot cover the whole surface with leather. Cover your feet. Then whatever surface you may walk, you still feel the softness of leather. That there are varieties of surfaces adds to the beauty of this creation. That there are various human beings, animals, sounds, touches, taste, smells, sight, adds to the exotic nature of the universe. Neither dismiss them nor destroy your senses. Put out your eyes, I don't want to see anything. You're deaf. No, cut off your tongue. You are punishing poor instruments for nothing. You be yourself. Happiness absolute. There will be natural compassion for all your thoughts, memories, senses, body, and the whole creation. Nothing needs to be destroyed, negated, dismissed. It's like keeping yourself inside the mosquito net and not killing all the mosquitoes. You cannot. They shall be there as a species. You can't wipe out all the snakes, but you have the medicine, you can counteract the poison. Understand? You cannot at any time dismiss the whole creation. That is why in the name of meditation, when you go on trying to dismiss things, you are engaging yourself in the fruitless pursuit, and you become more frustrated and agitated. You go cuckoo inside. How easy it is to change yourself than to change the whole universe. Do you understand that? That is why now we shall see. Why is it, even though I appreciate who I am, kshetra, kshetrajna, as simple as that, the fields and the knower of the field, even the I thought itself is part of the field. I am the knower, awareness. Very easy to grasp. Suppose somebody says, oh, it's so difficult. What it means is, you have to counteract the past notions about yourself. And how to do that, we shall see now. This is where comes the preparation for the knowledge, where you see very clearly the preparation, the mind which will be receptive to this knowledge. It's always there. It is like the sun, always shining. When the water, the reflection is not clear. If the reflection is not clear, you don't clean the sun. You allow the water to settle down. Shall you know more and more about kshetrajna, the absolute, yourself? Or shall you allow the water to settle down? The water of thoughts, the mind, the emotions must settle down. If the reflection of sun is unsteady, not that the sun is moving, the water is moving. Allow the water to settle down. If you are restless, it's not that you, the awareness, yourself, is moving. The thoughts are on the move. And your identification with the moving thought is complete. It is just like the children. Please observe. Have you seen those funny mirrors? You must have done it, I have done it, everybody must have done it. You know, these, as a child I remember, first encounter with this funny reflection. Somebody had brought a car. We were children that time, 9, 10 years, first car coming to village. I remember that day, never forget, very special day. First car. Wow, what is that? All of us, we were small children, 9, 10-year-old. Everybody has gathered there. And then, that hubcap, you know that, what is that one? The wheel, in that tire tube, in that there is a cap, hubcap is there, no? It is still. When you put your hand, the reflection is so big the finger becomes. You put your hand, your finger is so small, but the big finger. Put your face, the face is like, oh, you are laughing, 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 laughing. You know, look at this. Now, how do you feel funny? You know, the picture is going crazy, but the finger is always the same. Suppose the finger also becomes that fat. Oh, yo. What is the reflection? So, even in the water, the reflection is going crazy. You know the sun is shining. Same thing in all your thoughts. Whatever may be the thought, it doesn't matter. Who is worried? The I. Instead of being with himself, now worried about why these thoughts are coming. Should you ask why these thoughts are coming or why am I identifying? Just like extension. Remember the statement. Should you worry Why that person is talking like this? Why that person is thinking like that? Why that person is smiling like this? Or why am I reacting like this? As in case of the outside world, so also in case of your outside inside. Your thoughts are outsiders inside. If these thoughts are coming, should you worry, why these thoughts are coming? Or why am I worried? Did I bring them? No. So I push. Sit down for hours and do it. No thought can survive you. It's just a habit because of which you suffer. So now it tells you how to break that barrier, how to break that habit. Understand. You must see, so nice. Please appreciate. Start with the standpoint that you are strong, you are immortal, you are absolute. Nothing wrong with you. But if you say something wrong with me and I am going to change, If you accept something wrong with you, you will find it extremely difficult to change yourself. No, I am wonderful. Why am I doing this? Oh man, something wrong with me. Then it becomes fantastic. Or else you take the thoughts to be yourself and you go on changing the thought. These thoughts should not come. So instead of changing yourself, you are going on changing the thought. That is why you are in trouble. Do you understand the point, please? The whole mechanism of it. Change yourself. You see yourself for who you are. Very clear. And how will you do that? Read. Amanitvamadambhitvam ahimsa kshantirarjavam acharyopasanam shaucham स्थैर्यमात्म विनिग्रह अमानित्वमदम्भित्वम् अहिंसा क्षान्तिरार्जवम् आचार्योपासनं शौचम् स्थैर्यमात्म विनिग्रह. You see now, these 20 qualifications, the next 4 verses together, Bhagavan says, etad jnanam iti proktam, all these attitudes, amanitvam, we shall see now, amanitvam, adambhitvam, adi, etc. Until the last one, he says, etad jnanam iti proktam. This is known as knowledge. Please see that expression. Etad jnanam, amanitvam, free from the pride, adambhitvam, free from arrogance, stairyam, steadiness, ahimsa, non-violence, all that we'll see. All these things, Bhagavan says, jnanam, this is knowledge. How can we say this is knowledge? Why do you call it knowledge? Because this facilitates knowledge. That is why etad jnanam. Yasmin sati, if it is, it's easy to be with yourself. If it is not, unconsciously you find it difficult. That is why, if in its presence, you are with yourself. If in its absence, you are not there. So it is like yourself. In its presence, knowledge takes place. In absence, there is no knowledge. So this is knowledge. Etad jnanam iti proktam. And what is this? Look at your disposition. Which disposition prevents you from being you to yourself? When you are mani. Mani means maninaha bhava. Atmanaha shlaghanam. The person who thinks no end of himself, arrogant. That is mani, mana. What is wrong with arrogance? Listen carefully. What is wrong with arrogance? The wrong with arrogance is when you are attributing the strength of something to yourself. You are taking the credit for something which is not yours. You are finding glory in something which is not yours. When you say, I'm a millionaire, now who is powerful? The millions or you? Think. That is where you become arrogant. Your money is powerful. Where the money goes, you are a rat. Think. As long as the bank balance or assets, $100 million property is there, how will you go? Yours. You have a different type of movement. Business collapsed, money gone. Then the swagger, you understand? You can see that false confidence in the rich man. Pretends to be so powerful. All because of the wealth. Business collapses. The person dies. Think of yourself. Think of yourself. That is why you sit down and see for yourself. Are you important because who you are or because of what you have? Your security comes from who you are or what you have. Oh, so many houses, so many cars, so many properties, so many planes, so many industries. Oh, you are the most insecure man. Just think, person, please. And that unconsciously prevents you from being yourself, because you are so much lost in that identification. Enjoy that importance. I am the richest one. I am the young one. I am the handsome one. Understand? Whenever you say that, this is mani. So the more you are lost in this identity, the less you shall be looking at yourself. Because you are already lost in that role. Are you getting that point, please? So subtle. I'm a great scholar. I know a lot of things. Mani. So in your mana, in your arrogance, you have already asserted yourself in relation to something. You can't live without it. That is why you find it difficult to be yourself. Unconsciously hold on to some role or other. One day, the king asked the teacher, "Can you please teach me?" He said, "Look, I can teach you, but can you learn?" "I can teach you, but can you learn?" He said, "Of course I shall learn." He said, "Whatever I say, you will accept it?" He said, "Of course, whatever you say." He said, "No resistance?" He said, "No resistance, I will not resist. Whatever you say, I will listen. Whatever you want me to do, I will do. Whatever you want me to say, I will say. I accept everything." He said, "Can we really do it?" He said, "Yes." "All right, let us try it out." Whatever I say, you say yes. Of course, I accept you as your teacher. So whatever you say, I'll say yes. Your grandfather was a great man. Yes. You rule this country in a very nice way. Yes. But sometimes you are stupid. Yes. Your ministers are all wise selection. Yes. But some of them are rascals. Yes. Your father was also a great person. Yes. Your mother was a whore. No. Look, did I not tell you? You can't continue. Understand that story. I say, when he tells the king, your mother was a whore. Listen. The king cannot take it. Why? He says, how can he be the son of a loose person? Now, because the person says that, will your mother be something which if she is not? Or will your father be something which is not? Unconsciously, somewhere deep down, you cannot accept something about yourself. Are you getting that? You are stupid. How can you become stupid? Are you getting? Because, no, I can take everything, but I cannot take this one, that I am stupid. Oh, that one hole in a pot is enough. Are you getting that point? Acceptance. Are you getting that point, please? You cannot resist. Whatever thought comes, that is why, please understand, now it is a person telling you wrong things outside, which you think wrong. Can you stop your mind projecting it? Are you getting the taste of it? Your mind, are you getting somebody telling, what a rotten fellow you are, what a fool you are, how stupid you are. Okay, that person should not talk. Prevent your mind from talking. Come on. Your own mind looking down upon you. Your own mind telling you, I told you not to take chocolate, why did you take? You should not have been angry, why are you angry? I told you not to look at that fellow, why are you looking at it? Now, how do you prevent? You have a tendency to listen to others and never to yourself, the absolute. That is why you are arrogant, or the other flip side of arrogant is helplessness. False arrogance, false humility. Both are useless. Both way you shall be punishing yourself. Why? Because your thoughts comes up. When the teacher says that this thought doesn't matter, if you really listen, the thought doesn't matter. Why? This is what it is. Then you see it for yourself. Then you suppose you start thinking, the teacher, he says that thought doesn't matter, but I know thought matters sometimes. So you have become very wise person by yourself, what to do. The teacher says that we should not eat sweet, but he doesn't know. He is not exposed to these things, Once in a while you can take chocolate. Then you justify. Just because everything that he says, you don't have to do that. Everything that the scripture says, you don't. You must take your own discrimination, So you can take your chocolate. Whom are you justifying? Unconscious justification. You have got the full right to justify. You have got, if you have totally accepted what it is. Understand? Please, If you have stripped off everything, all roles, everything, and be yourself, you have the right to pick up any role you like. Even you can pick the role of an arrogant person. Why? If there is one arrogant person, and you want to deal with him, you become much more arrogant. So the fellow stoops down. But consciously, the moment he gets the message, you are out. you no more show off yourself. Understand? It's just like a person comes to a master in the court, the case, the teacher is sitting down and hundreds of students are there. Then very arrogant person comes, just because he is little learned. So he goes and tells to the teacher, "You can command all these people. You think you can command me? Command me, let me see. All these people do whatever you want them to do. Let you make me do whatever you want to do." Then he says, "I really sorry, cannot hear what you say. Can you come little nearer?" So he comes nearer. "What did you say?" "Can you command me?" He said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I am my left side, I cannot hear. Come to the right, please." So he comes to the right side. "Can you command me?" He said, "Oh, sorry, can you go to the back side, please?" Then he goes to the back side also. Then in the back side, "Oh, I forgot that I have to lip reading. Please come to the front and talk." The person comes to the front and talk. So he has shown him how to move. Then what he says? Now, arrogant enough to call him around. Then what he says? "Sir, you are a very nice person. You are really a good man. You listen to whatever I say. Thank you." Are you getting that? Can you assume the role? You can assume. Which role? Don't ask. But as long as the individuality is sitting down there and justifying some nonsense, you are putting the bomb on your own back. It will burst. You are destroying yourself. What is wrong if I get angry? I see. Have you asked yourself, what is wrong if I don't get angry? What will happen if I don't get angry? Nothing will happen. Then don't get angry. Have you done that? No. You have justified yourself. What is wrong if I am angry? What is wrong if I am crazy? What is wrong if I am shout? But have you asked yourself, what is wrong if I don't shout? Then don't shout. What is wrong if I ask somebody's forgiveness? But did you ever ask yourself, what is wrong if I ask their forgiveness for a change? Will you be lesser than them? Understand? All these are psychological dimensions in which at thought level, when you are a mani means proud, arrogant, and pride and arrogance means, see, the Kohinoor is precious, but you think you are rich. You are rich or Kohinoor is rich? Are you getting that point, please? You occupy the position of a governor, and then you think you are the working governor of the state. You are important or the post is important? The moment you get out of the post, what happens to you? You are out. Same thing your body. When you are young, youthful, you feel very confident. That is why the people are so diffident when the youth goes. Why? You are proud because of your youth. Now that youth is gone, you have nothing to be proud of. You feel stupid. But suppose you are who you are, you enjoy your youth, now youth is gone, I enjoy my old age. Why? I am supreme. You are 90-year-old young. Or else you will be 30-year-old old man. Understand? The sense of confidence. The difference between confidence and arrogance is, when confidence is in yourself, arrogance is confidence in others. When you are confident, you are self-confident, absolutely aware of yourself, who you are. Arrogance is arrogating. You drag the other things' importance to yourself. So, misery also means what? Misery means forgetting yourself who you are and dragging the limitation of other things to yourself. Therefore, if you want to be yourself, amanitvam, consciously do not drag the importance of something or somebody to yourself. My father was rich, so what? Am I dealing with the father or the child? Our family was like that. Who cares? India is very rich, but you are poor. Who cares? Scriptures are wonderful, but you are stupid. Scriptures can be wonderful. How does it matter? Why are you proud the scripture is power? Scripture will not be proud of you. It's like people telling, I come from Harvard. Is the Harvard proud of your being there? I come from that university. Is that university proud of you? No. Then what are you being proud of? Understand. Your being yourself is something so essential. Recognizing yourself. That is where mani means where unconsciously you are dragging the importance of something to yourself. So sit down and think who you are. Both ways you can see. Suppose the flip side of it is, oh, I am so useless. You are somebody dragging the youth of the body, mani. Somebody dragging the old age of the body, I am so useless. Both are a mistake. You are neither useless nor you are wonderful because of the condition of the body. Understand? Both. You are who you are. Amanitvam, adambhitvam, dambha. What is dambha? Dambha means swadharma pragatanam, swamahima pragatanam. Besha, bhusha, bhasa, chaturyadivihi, swamahima pragatanam. It comes, Shankarananda comments like that. There's so many of these there, you can see that. You are absolutely, you are not sure of yourself. You want to show yourself off, vesha, by dress, bhusha, ornaments, adorations, bhasa, the language, chaturyadivihi. Chaturyadi means, chaturya means cleverness, clever presentation of things, where you are smartness, is like people dressed for the occasion. Just like you try to show off. This is the latest trend, this car. Some people want the latest car, latest dress, designer thing, latest gadgets. Why? The person himself is useless. Now when people look at it, yes, this car. Oh. So you feel very comfortable. You think people are wondering at you. They are wondering at your car, not at you. But then the world is such, why this car they are looking at you? Because if you own that car, you must be much more precious than the car, no? Because for you to afford that car, you must be much more, you must be richer. So they go for you. So are they going for you or for your riches? You know it. Please understand. When you, I don't know when people will understand this. Suppose I show you a beautiful car and thereby seduce you. Should I be so stupid to understand that by chance the car is gone, the fellow will have no value for me? Are you getting that? I show you something to seduce you, to win over you, to impress you. The car, the house, the things, the dress, the youth. Then you will be permanently frightened. Why? Car I cannot afford. Becoming old. The house is not very well kept. The dress is gone. The youth finished. Oh boy. job taken away, money dwindling, your own mind will tell you, I am unwanted, 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 unwanted. Why? Because you thought, because of those things, wanted, wanted, wanted. So when those things are not there, unwanted, unwanted, unwanted. When you thought wanted, you have confidence. When you thought unwanted, uh-oh. Do you understand the point? How people can destroy themselves? Who is destroying you? That is why when the society is teaching us why the education system has gone totally wrong, because the system is training us to feel the importance not because who you are, but with things that you have. You should have a good job, you should have a nice car, you should have a nice house, you should have a swimming pool. Then everybody is now trying to living up to Joneses. I should have a house, I should have a car. What type of life is there? No house, no car. Hey, because there is no house, no car, life is miserable. Be happy. Where? Under a tree. You must see that. Then you can enjoy billions if you can afford. Why not? Be a rishi. Rajarshi, Brahmarshi, you choose. But be a rishi. That is the culture. Rishi means what? Rishanti jananti iti rishi. Those who know the truth for themselves. I am the happiness. Happily in a hutment. Happily in a palace. Which one is better? You choose. I am happy. I can create a palace. Why not? But I am happy. Who wants to take the responsibility of a palace? Can you have a small one-room house? Yeah, enough. Thank you. I am happy with myself. Just a piece of bread. Enough. Why not a gourmet lunch or dinner? Hey, you choose. But at any time, your happiness does not depend either on poverty or on prosperity. Some people try to impress, listen carefully, some people try to impress with rich display of things. Some people try to impress you with simplicity. Is it not true? A very simple way. They try to impress you that I am a man of simple living. And with every statement, they will want you to swallow it. Very simple things. Oh, can you afford bigger things? Don't ask inconvenient question. Then you will offend them. Feels offended because he is unconscious. Just see that point. Other people, they go out of the way trying to impress you with big things, borrowing it also. The visitors coming, so borrow from your friend's house some vase, some furnitures, some these things, you keep it in your house, so the visitors are impressed. So many things are there. Why are you trying to be impressing anybody for what? You know what happens? After some time the things go away. You are back to your own poverty. The other people have been impressed. But that did not change you to a rich person. Same way. Listen carefully. You have got emotional riches. What is emotional riches? Being kind, being satisfied, being contented, being compassionate. Most people pretend to show that riches to everybody. Please come. Please sit down. Hot or cold. What can I do for you? Oh, don't worry, these things happen. You are displaying the emotional riches when you are really a poor person. Your display is only for some time. There is a tiger lurking behind. Angry, jealous, short-tempered, idiotic fellow, insensitive is living behind. But outside facade is, how are you? Please come. Without you, life will be so useless. But you are planning how to kill the student. No. Do you understand? Wrong display. Because you are trying to show the riches even though you are a poor person. So only designer clothes outside or the cars and crystals are not the sign of poverty, prosperity. These good emotions are also rich emotions. Why? It will present you as a very ideal person. When things you have returned, the visitors, after 4 days, suddenly they jump in to your house. None of these things are there. Oh, you should have phoned up. Why? I was not prepared. Preparedness means you did not give me chance to be deceptive. So the person is very kind, nice, and then another time, somewhere backside, you are sitting down and watching the person and he's talking. Suddenly he's bursting with anger. Then you jump in. You feel embarrassed. Why? You are showing the poverty of yours. Are you getting that? Suddenly you are showing your poverty. Because you are angry, you are short-tempered, you are jealous, you are showing your poverty. If you are sensitive, you will not like it. But if you are insensitive, what is wrong if I am angry? What is wrong if I am jealous? So what? Oh, I see. All right. As they say, stew in your own juice. Suffer it. Because when you are having an emotion, who suffers the poverty of the poor? Neighbors or himself? Who suffers the poverty of emotions? Other people or yourself? First you. If other people are stupid, they will suffer because they take you seriously. If they don't take you seriously, you are the only one suffering. Who enjoys the richness? Your neighbors or you? Who enjoy the richness of emotions? Others may get a spillover, but you are the first one to enjoy the beauty, satisfaction. Santushta sadatam yogi yatatma drudhanishchaya. Always happy, contented with yourself. So who enjoys your contentment? First you. Then other people also enjoy. Why? Because they are not hassled up. You are so happy with yourself, you have no demand from anybody. Therefore everybody feels comfortable with you. Appa. That person, any day welcome. Why? No demand. Whereas dambha. Dambha is what? Vasha, Vesha, Bhasa, Chaturya, Divihi, with different types of deceptive frontier. You move your life where you are not who you are. Now, if you have fallen in love with that deception, difficult to be yourself. Therefore, do not have that sense of deception. I don't know, I don't know. I know, I know. What is that to be proud of it? I don't know, I don't know. What is that to look down upon? Why? I don't know. Why? So that I will know. You are never proud. Are you getting that point, please? Not unnecessarily, I'm such a useless fellow, I don't know anything. So, ignorance is no crime. Remaining ignorant is crime. But ignorance is not crime. That is how everybody begins. That you have everything is not a crime. Identifying with all that you have and showing off is a crime. Why? If you are listening carefully, why it is a problem? Suppose you have something, it's not a crime. You use it for yourself, use it for others. That's not a crime. But when it's a crime, when you are proud of it, when you become proud of it, you make the other person feel small. Why? I have it. Means you don't have it. You understand? How it goes on unnecessarily creating cycles, chains of reactions. When you are proud of having it, suppose you show off, oh, I have this watch. Every moment you say, I have this watch, or I have this mala. That means what? You remind the other person, do you have a watch? You are unnecessarily reminding them. Do you have a mala? No. So, hey, if you have it, you have it. Why talk about it? Just think. Same thing about your body. Same thing about your mind. You are healthy, you are wonderful. Enjoy it. But if you give importance to your youth, when the youth passes, what shall you do? And what is your contribution towards the youth of your body? Come on. What is your contribution towards the youth of your body? What did you do for the body to be young? What did you do for the body to be born? And just because you maintain your body, should you be proud of it? Think of it. And if you are, then what happens? Something somewhere happens. You are out. You discover a better body. You are finished. Think. Better dress, better car, better house, better language, better intellect, better brightness. Somebody brighter than you. You feel like a rat. Why? Mani, Dambhi. Whereas if you are a person, you see things as they are, then it becomes easier to be yourself as you are. If you are finding your importance, your security with the things that you have, it will be difficult to drop that security. That is why you cannot understand yourself. Understand? So whenever you are sitting down quietly, ask yourself, are you disturbed by a thought? And should you be disturbed by a thought? A thought you have, or you are the thought? Some people are excited about their thought. Some people are miserable about their thought. Some people are, the same person is excited, sometimes is miserable. Same person is miserable, sometimes excited. What is going on? You are always jumping into the stream. You be yourself. Therefore, if you see things as they are, mana, dambha will go away. So, amanitvam, adambhitvam, ahimsa, please see, ahimsa. No violence of any kind, ahimsa. Kayena, vacha, manasa. Listen carefully. No hinsa. Hinsa means what? When you become very aggressive, violent, torture others, punish others. Listen, this is hinsa. When does a person become very violent? Think for yourself. When does any animal becomes violent? Whenever any person becomes violent, self-defense. When you feel aggravated, when you feel affected, when you feel hurt, you become violent. When you feel good, do you become violent? Why did you give me 5 million rupees? Slap. Do you slap somebody? Huh? One who gives you 5 million rupees, do you slap that fellow? Huh? You want a nice car, somebody gives you a car, give him a slap. Whoever gives you a gift, does he get a slap from you? You want some good food? You got the good food. Give a slap. I want the good food and the fellow is giving me good food. Get lost. Very unnatural, no? Very statement is so unnatural. You can't even relate to it. You cannot even relate to it, right? But suppose somebody, you want that food, you wanted 2 chapati, he gives you half a chapati. Suppose you want 2 chapatis, a person gives you 3 chapati, do you slap him? You want 2 rupees, the person says, no, what is the 2 rupees? Take 3 rupees. You slap him, I asked you 2, why are you giving me 3? Oh, so nice, kind. Right. So when do you become aggressive? Only when you feel hurt. Are you getting that? If you don't feel hurt, Can you be aggressive? Aggressive for what? Understand? Listen. Achha. Why do I feel hurt? Next question. Why do I feel hurt? Because I am not happy with myself. My happiness depends upon my body being in a particular way, somebody talking to me in a particular way, somebody giving me or not giving me, the climates must be like this, the job situation will be like this. My happiness now depends upon so many things. That is the average ordinary person. My father must smile, my brother must do this, my son should do this, my wife should do this, my husband should do this. So many expectations. God should do this. So many expectations for you to make you happy. Now, even one of those expectations are not fulfilled, you feel destroyed. And once you feel destroyed, affected, hurt, grieved, aggrieved, what happens? That time, suppose, when you wanted maybe a simple thing, maybe you wanted a person just to give you something, the person did not give you. You expected a particular, some good news you wanted, a job you should get, but you did not get the job. And that time, your village people or your local people come there for a donation for the Lakshmi Puja. How much they will get? Always you are coming only for donation, get lost. Why? You are already in a bad mood, so you are violent. Go. But suppose just before they come, you got the letter of appointment. You are appointed in this job 300,000 per month. The person comes and says, can you give something for Lakshmi Puja? Lakshmi has come now. How much you want? We expect some 500 rupees. 500? 5,000. Why? 300,000 job. What happened to you? Where is your aggression? Are you getting that point, please? Your violence, your non-violence, everything inside you. That is why you must understand the mechanism of it. What is religious instruction? Don't be violent. Oh, well, wonderful nonsense you have talked. That is why advising becomes such an easy job. Be kind, be nice, don't be violent, accept everybody, don't be jealous. Yeah? Who doesn't know that rubbish? Do I have to listen to this program? Do I have to listen to these stupid declarations? How? The secret is inside. If I feel good, I am very kind. I'm in a good mood, happy mood. Anybody can have anything. Come here, let's have a party. Why? I'm in a good mood. Suppose you are in a very bad mood. Your husband has cheated you, your wife has cheated you, or your children have cheated you, or something, you have lost your money in business. Then shall you say, come on, let's have a party. Huh? It just doesn't go together. What party? Yes, what type of party? Let us drink some poison and kill each other. Right? Die. Just think. For ahimsa, understand, not to hurt somebody with words, you must be conscious, comfortable with yourself. Not to hit somebody with the physically, again you must be conscious, happy with yourself. Not to think any rubbish. Planning to destroy somebody, again you must be happy with yourself. But don't say, you should not think bad. That is a wrong statement. Please appreciate. Oh, you should not even think wrong. Don't give that type of guilt to anybody. Listen, friends. A thought suppose a thought comes up, you are walking down, And there is one man talking nonsense to somebody. Your one thought comes up, give him a slap. Because this person is behaving atrociously. The person is behaving atrociously. And your mind says, give him a slap. No, you should not have a wrong thought. Hey, the thought shall be wrong only if you act on it. Are you getting that point, please? Only if you act on it, the thought becomes wrong. Just because a thought comes, is it wrong? Just because you have a gun in your house, is it wrong? Until you shoot, will anybody catch you? No, I don't keep guns. Then what do you keep? I only keep crystals. You are angry, you throw the crystal. You think people will not die? Suppose you have got a heavy crystal in your house. Very decent, cultured people. Only crystals. Right. So when you are angry, you throw that crystal at somebody's head. So crystal doesn't kill, only guns. So even your so-called good thoughts can destroy people. What is that good thought? Good thought is, everybody must be kind. Then you hit everybody. You are not very kind. Oh, what a kind statement. Are you getting that point, please? So just because a thought comes, don't say you are violent. No, only if you act on it. Are you getting that? So, if you see that clearly, violence, you shall not be aggressive, you shall not be violent until you feel hurt in life. Listen carefully. That is why, ask yourself a question. Can somebody hurt you? Somebody can hurt you only if you are not sure of yourself. Somebody can hurt you only if you have false notions about yourself. You consider yourself, listen carefully, your identity comes from your riches. So you think you are rich, listen carefully, you think you are rich. Somebody can hurt you by telling, the another person I met yesterday richer. That means he shall invoke the sense of poverty in you. You will feel hurt. You are a rich man. But somebody has found a richer person. You feel hurt. If you see poorer people, you feel proud. Both ways you shall be arrogant, and therefore you will hurt people. You will be violent. By feeling poorer, you shall offend people. Don't talk to me like that. Don't discuss that rich man with me. Or, you are so excited about it, I am the only person. So you don't accept anybody also. That also is a type of violence, because you don't accept other people. You are so excited about your being rich, surrounded by poor people. Are you getting that point? It is so subtle. Violence does not mean only hitting people, gunning down people, knifing people. With words you can kill people. Vacha. Some people are also very gross. They are affected by it. Please. Don't come to your body. Oh, you are ugly. Suppose you think you are very wonderful. Somebody, hey, you are, what is this, so ugly looking, your nose is like that, your eyes are like that, your face is like that. Eh? Oh, you feel very angry, upset about it. Or think. You yourself look down upon yourself. Why? The other person's face is like that, my face is ooh. The other person's leg is like that, my leg ooh. Huh? So you don't. Again, you feel uncomfortable. So even if somebody says, come, let's go for an... No. I don't want to carry this ugly nose everywhere. True, people, you see that. You say non-violence. Listen carefully. Non-violence means, always we think non-violence means you should not be violence against anybody. What about the violence against yourself? You are punishing yourself. Are you violent or non-violent? Very kind to others, but very punishing to yourself. Understand? Non-violence means not only not hurting anybody, but also not hurting yourself. Both way. Always we talk non-violence means not hurting people, not hurting an animal. So hurting yourself is enough. Understand, friends, as long as you are hurting yourself, you cannot be non-violent. Take it. When you are comfortable with yourself, nobody need to tell you to be non-violent. You shall automatically be happy. Happy with everybody. Why? I am happy with myself. So everything as it is wonderful. So nice, so nice, so nice. Oh, it's so subtle and so beautiful. You see through it. You don't feel hurt. You don't hurt anybody. If you feel hurt, you shall hurt somebody to feel comfortable. Simple example, in a school. The children are happy playing. The children are happy playing. Is there any child who doesn't happy playing? He is very happy playing. The teacher asks, yesterday I gave you the homework. Yes. Did you do it? Now this 7-year-old, 10-year-old, what is it? No. Suppose, why didn't you do it? No, I was playing. Suppose the fellow says, I was playing. This fellow is so arrogant and he's talking, he's playing. I told you to do this, why didn't you do it? No, I was playing and I didn't do it. Now you think your authority is challenged. You feel offended. How can that fellow be so arrogant to say that he was playing and did not do what I do? What do you think of yourself? You hate him. Why? You want to make him miserable, so you feel comfortable. Violent people means what? Violent person, when he feels uncomfortable, please understand, when you feel uncomfortable, you want to make the other person's life so much more uncomfortable that you feel comfortable. It's a very sick logic, but that is how it is. You have taken 10 lakhs from me, you don't give it to me. Okay. I burn down your house. Not that I get my money, but you lose 20 crores. What is mafia? If you read that book, Mafia, all that Godfather, the fellow does not give him, he asks him, give me my 5 lakhs rupees or $500,000, $500,000, give me. The fellow doesn't give. So, he cuts the head of the best horse in the stable and puts him on the bed, puts it on the bed. When the man is lying down, his mafias go, they cut the best horse, which is like $1 million, his head, and put it on the bed and they walk away. Do they get their $500,000 back? No. But that fellow loves that horse, the misery that he feels. What is it? Sense of victory. You don't give us 500,000, you lose it. Did we get back? No. But his inconvenience more than mine, so you feel comfortable. Crime. Criminal. Most people are like that. You make me feel uncomfortable, I'll make you feel much more uncomfortable. That is why if you don't feel uncomfortable, if you don't feel hurt, you are totally non-violent to yourself, and therefore you shall be total non-violence. You understand, friends, please? Or else your so-called practicing non-violence will create a lot of violence. Why? I am the only one who is very non-violent. That's a violence of highest order. Because everybody else is stupid, I am the only one wonderful. That's enough violence. Understand? Ahimsa. How much you can say? Kshanti, Arjavam, Kshanti. We shall see in the afternoon, okay? We shall see that. Each person, these qualifications, we shall see that. Kshanti, forgiving, nature, forgiving. To forgive something, Kshanti, Kshamacharanam. What is that? Para aparadha praptau avikriya. Kshanti. Para aparadha praptau. Even if you see the other person has committed a mistake, still you don't react. Kshama. You know he has made a mistake. And that is the time you can really punish the fellow. No. He has made a mistake. Let it. What is that to punish? If you punish the person, he shall feel relieved. If you don't punish the person, you really punish the person. A person makes a mistake. If you don't punish him, that is the punishment. Because he knows he made a mistake. He could have been punished, but you did not punish him. He feels rotten. Like people who have killed, they will beg to be hanged. They will beg to be imprisoned. But if they don't, they feel punishing themselves. They can't live their life. Guilt. So if you do that, kshama. Para aparadha prapta. When you see other person, by chance somebody commits a mistake. So what? Why? The person will grow up, grow up, grow up. If you really want other person to grow up, kshama. Not only that, sometimes, not only for others' sake, for your sake also. Suppose the person is very arrogant. Now if you, instead of ignoring him or forgiving him or forgetting him or keeping them away, if you say, why are you like that? You are unnecessarily creating chain reaction with somebody who is totally insensitive. You are creating more problem for yourself. If the person is angry, why are you angry? He is angry. He won't understand anything. So what should he do? Let it be. Let it be. Let the person grow up. Many times when you walk out of a situation, it solves the problem. Many times. We just walk out of the situation because unnecessary. You get involved with the situation, you make it more complicated. Sometimes, always you must know when to do, what to do. Like in a wave. Big wave, lie down. Goes over you. Small wave, jump over. Small wave, lie down, your sand will be on you. Big wave, try to stand in front, it will hit you. So know how to handle. Kshama. Kshama, again the sense of that forgiveness comes from a sense of strength in you. You know you can punish, but you don't. Right. But suppose your life is always a reacting type. You cannot forgive anybody. When other people's mistake, you rejoice. Why? There is a sense of superiority. So very happy to point out somebody's mistake again and again and again. Most people live life like that. If you made one mistake, you have to listen for the rest of your life. Why? If the person wants to score a point. So unfortunate. But made a mistake. It's history. It's over. And when you don't forgive him, understand, when you don't do that, you punish yourself continuously. Because you have to remember it all the time. When you are forgiving, you are also forgetting. Understand? So when you forget, forgiving is easy. If you forgive, you do not forget. But if you forget, you are forgiven. When it is forgotten, forgiven. But just because you forgive, that does not necessarily mean you forget. You are forgiven for the time being, but you remember it. Right time you remind, did I not forgive you that day? Oh. No. Understand? When you learn to forgive others, listen carefully, we'll see more of it afternoon. When you learn to forgive others means accept their situation, you also get a handle to forgive your own thoughts. By chance coming up, let it be. It's like another person inside you. Look, if you are very critical of somebody eating, can you stop being judged by yourself when you are eating? As they say, judge and be judged. When you are telling, that fellow is shouting too much, very angry and very you don't accept that other person's weakness, what will happen to you? Oh, I am also shouting too much. But please see, if you accept other persons, okay, that is where you accept yourself first. Before you brand somebody, ask yourself the question, did I do this? Do I do like that? Oh, he smokes. Oh, he has a habit. Do I have a habit? Yes, I also have a habit. Then don't pass judgment. Forgiving. Oh, he smokes, but I am angry. He is very angry, but I always overeat. That fellow is overeating, but I cannot appreciate anybody's good qualities. The moment you look at yourself, you become such a beautiful person. You are aware of your weakness and aware of your strength. Then you shall naturally, to be aware of your weakness and strength, where shall you go? Be yourself. To be, as I told you yesterday, when you see the flower, you like it or not, eyes are behind it. When you start looking at your thoughts, you like it or not, you automatically become with yourself. That is why your acceptance of yourself is complete. Kshama, you forgive yourself first for what all you have, and therefore forgiving others for what they have becomes very easy. Okay? Please see these things. Think over all these things again and again and again. Close your eyes.